Good evening, and welcome to Pattaya Info News, where we bring you the most important stories from Thailand and beyond. I'm your host, and here are today's top headlines. A large-scale search is underway for a 19-year-old British man who mysteriously vanished near the Thai-Myanmar border. Authorities in Kanchanaburi have intensified their operations after the disappearance of Lawrence Stollard Honor, a British national who reportedly left his accommodation in Pattaya late last month and has not been seen since. The situation grew more alarming when his Thai-Russian mother, living in Chonburi, detected unusual activity on her son's email account in the Kanchanaburi district, over 500 kilometers away from where he was last located. Provincial Governor Atisan Intara has now ordered all border and security agencies to ramp up the search efforts. CCTV recordings show the teenager leaving a local resort in Kanchanaburi around 3:30 p.m. on September 27th, wearing a long-sleeved shirt, pants, and carrying a backpack. On that same day, immigration officers reported stopping him at the Phaya Thong Su border crossing after he tried to enter Myanmar while talking on the phone. He was informed that the crossing was closed and was turned back. However, investigators say he made another attempt, allegedly trying to climb the border fence before being intercepted again by officers. They placed him on a bus headed back into Thailand, and from that moment, he disappeared without a trace. His mother now fears he may have been deceived by online scam syndicates operating across the border and possibly lured into a criminal call center. She described her son as quiet, intelligent, and skilled with computers, but also emotionally fragile and easily influenced. Police also learned that Lawrence had hitchhiked with a local teacher near Sai Yak Noi waterfall on his way to Kanchanaburi. Authorities are now working to identify and locate that individual for questioning. Meanwhile, District Chief Sombun Ponsambun said officers are following up on several tips, including one social media post claiming a sighting of Honor in Tha Makam subdistrict. But after speaking with residents, guest house owners, and tourist police, no one could confirm it happened. Village leaders across Kanchanaburi have been instructed to stay vigilant and report immediately if they encounter any foreign male matching Honor's description. Officials urge anyone with information to call Thailand's emergency hotline 191 or contact Kanchanaburi Police Station directly. In Pattaya, a casual fishing trip turned into an expensive nightmare for one local man after a group of stray dogs allegedly caused nearly 100,000 baht worth of damage to his pickup truck. 37-year-old Apisit Pienkasikum shared his frustrating experience on social media after parking his red Ford Raptor at a private lot near Bali High Pier on Thursday evening, October 2nd. He paid a 100 baht fee for short-term parking before heading out on a squid fishing trip. When he returned at around 11 p.m., he found around 10 stray dogs circling the vehicle, with several hiding beneath it. Initially, he tried to shoo them away, but moments later his dashboard flashed multiple system errors: steering failure, gearbox malfunction, brake system warning, charging system issue, and more. His truck's electronic gear system locked completely, leaving him stranded. Apisit had no choice but to call a tow truck, and by 3 a.m. the vehicle was taken to a service center. Mechanics discovered that the main wiring harnesses near the gearbox had been chewed through. Ground wires and steering cables were also damaged, along with the fender lining and wheel well insulation. The total estimated cost of repairs was almost 100,000 baht, fortunately covered by his first-class insurance. He said, "If I didn't have insurance, I would have been left to pay everything on my own." He also posted a video showing a dog climbing on another parked car, claiming it proved the animal's destructive behavior. His post quickly went viral, prompting residents to demand action from local authorities. Many Pattaya locals have long complained about the growing number of stray dogs in public spaces, saying they pose risks to both residents and tourists. He urged Pattaya City and police to take immediate steps to control the population, especially in high-traffic tourist areas such as Bali High and Walking Street. Meanwhile, a chaos erupted at a lively concert in Pattaya, raising serious questions about public safety and noise control. The incident occurred on Soy Khao Talo on October 3rd during a traditional Isan Morlam concert known for its upbeat music and energetic dancing. Amid the flashing lights and pounding bass, a violent street fight broke out, leaving one man injured and several others under investigation. A video circulating online shows a man in a black shirt being tackled to the ground by three younger men, believed to be in their 20s. The attackers held him down by the neck and repeatedly struck his face as shocked onlookers screamed for them to stop. A fourth man eventually intervened to defend the victim, forcing the group to back off. Because the concert sound system was extremely loud, no voices or arguments could be heard in the footage, making it difficult to determine what sparked the assault. Online users speculated that it might have been caused by a drunken misunderstanding or a personal dispute, but no official motive has been confirmed. The video quickly drew widespread criticism, with residents blaming both the event organizers and local officials for the lack of crowd control. Some also complained about the deafening noise levels, saying the sound shook nearby homes and made it impossible to sleep. One resident said, "The music is so loud that it vibrates our walls, and now this violence happens right next to a hospital." As of this evening, authorities have not issued an official statement. Residents are demanding tighter regulations on late-night concerts, arguing that safety and noise limits must be enforced to protect the community. And finally, a major infrastructure development is on the way in Sriracha, where the local municipal council has approved a 175 million baht funding package for two key community projects. The decision was made during the council's second extraordinary meeting of the year, chaired by President Anand Van Paisan and attended by municipal executives, council members, and department heads. Of the total amount, 125 million baht will be drawn from municipal reserves to construct a new 5-story parking facility at the Koh Loi Gymnasium area. The modern structure will accommodate up to 250 vehicles, easing congestion for tourists visiting Koh Loi and travelers heading to Koh Sichang by ferry. Permanent Secretary Tanungsak Puong Noi explained that the project is awaiting land use approval from the Treasury Department, and once approved, procurement and construction will begin, though some delays are expected due to administrative procedures. Additionally, a 50 million baht overdraft loan was approved for the local municipal pawn shop to ensure it can continue supporting residents facing financial hardship. Deputy Mayor Virachai Kajonchayakun said the fund will serve as a crucial safety net, especially for those struggling with living costs or short-term cash shortages. He added that both initiatives reflect the council's ongoing effort to balance tourism growth with public welfare, improving convenience for visitors while protecting vulnerable citizens. Council members closed the session by reaffirming their commitment to transparent spending and effective management. They emphasized that these projects aim to enhance the quality of life for both residents and tourists, making Sriracha a more organized and livable city. And that wraps up today's coverage. Thank you for tuning in to Pattaya Info News. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you again in our next broadcast.